something good. Today I want to talk about one very important topic. I'm drinking my smoothie, by the way. It's very good. I use it as my breakfast every day. It's bananas, it's blueberries, flax seeds, peanut butter, honey, raisins, and sometimes I'll change it up. It'll be either some coconut water or some milk or just water. I feel like that's gonna be the best breakfast for me every single day because it gives me all the vitamins and the energy that I need in order to keep pushing forward. And I don't feel bloated in the morning. I'm not eating something too heavy. And I can make it either light or heavy depending on how much peanut butter I put. But that's not what I want to talk about. It's completely different. I want to talk about fear. So a lot of times, we live in fear. And I remember reading about this, and what it talked about of fear is, the not knowing. A lot of times when someone is in fear is because they don't know. They don't know where their life is going to head. They don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. They don't know if they'll be able to get this job. So we have a lot of anxieties because we want things from the world. We want to be able to further our education or our career, further our relationship. But a lot of times we live in fear. And this fear comes from not knowing, and it can also come from past experiences, which is still not knowing, because now that's just, the past experiences is more like just adding more fear into it, right? Adding more doubt, adding more, okay, I was cheated on before, I'm with a person now, I'm fearful that, that I'm going to get cheated on again. And why? Because you don't know this person, how you think you do. Or maybe you do, but, you never know someone's next intentions and how they really feel until, what's in the dark comes to light. But you see, fear is a very powerful, very powerful thing, and it can be used as an object, and it's just something that will hold us back all the time because we don't feel confident in ourselves to move forward. Now, I can go very deep on how it could be used as an object. For example, news and, all these different, medias and whatnot, they put a lot of fear into us. Let me fix this real quick. They put a lot of fear into us. And so, you live in a constant state of worry. And when you do this, you're not connected to yourself. You disconnect from yourself. You disconnect from the beauty and the glory and the grace of God. And this is what fear does. It doesn't allow you to live. It doesn't allow you to really take in the moment, to appreciate what's around you. Because now you're living up here. So not only are you fearful and, you might not even take the steps that you need in order to move forward, but, you're disconnected from yourself. And so fear is very, very limiting. And we need to understand that, it's only because we don't know. But it's also because we're not trusting. We're fearful that we're not going to get the job. We're fearful that we're not good enough. We're fearful that, our prayers aren't being answered. But all these things are like doubting yourself, when you ask the what if, when you get stuck on what if. I've said this before, what if is like the biggest killer, because that what if, it kills everything. You don't get to start. You don't get to go through it. You're just stuck on it. What if? What if this? What if that? Instead of just, taking chances, taking risks, and just pushing yourself. So now that we have some understanding of what fear is, which is just, up here is just a thought, we need to train ourselves to not be fearful. We need to train ourselves to be trusting of the process. Because here on planet Earth, we are human beings. We are fleshly made. But we are governed by God. We are governed by the Spirit and the universe, the laws. But everything that is made, it's made out of love. It's made out of care, compassion. It's made to bring out the best in us. What we have to do is trust that. We have to trust, the higher powers. We have to get out of our comfort zone and be able to put ourselves in a position where we are able to grow. Because when you stay in the comfort zone, that's where you'll remain. I know you've heard this before. Diamonds are made under pressure. So under pressure, these times, this is what allows us to spring forward. This is what allows us to take in knowledge that we need in order to not commit the same mistakes. Because if you didn't know bad, you wouldn't know good. If you didn't know what it felt to be down here, you wouldn't know how it feels to be up here. So you want to be grateful of everything, the good and the bad times. Because honestly, the bad times, they're not even as bad as you think. We call them bad, but in the end result is going to be something good taken from it if you allow it to happen. You can't really not allow it to happen because, something bad is going to happen, bad, and you'll be able to either take a lesson from it, some knowledge, experience, wisdom, whatever it is, you're able to take that and move forward. So everything that happens in life to this point has happened for a reason in each and every one of our lives. It's just that a lot of people, they take what happens and they don't trust it. And so they start to try to protect themselves. And when you try to protect yourself, you're shelling up. And now when you're all shelled up, you don't have room to grow. You don't have room to expand. Because you're here. But when you stand tall, and when you're not shut up, and you're taking everything that comes in, you're able to take a lot of knowledge, and you're able to grow. You're able to spread wide and move forward. So don't let fear stop you. Don't let fear consume you and overtake, your actions, your thoughts. Allow fear to be something that can teach you something. Allow it to be your teacher. And that's why. Why am I fearful of this? Okay. Something happened before. Okay, so that doesn't mean it's going to happen again. But something within me is making it seem like it will happen again. So now I have to look within and I got to work on that. So that I don't let this fear take control of me, take a hold of me. We gotta just keep pushing forward in confidence with our heads high. Once we trust the process and we trust everything that happens, and that everything happens for our own good, we're able to move forward with confidence no matter what happens. Something, that we don't like is always going to happen. But from that, we can spring back up. And this is the beauty of life. It's not like you're always down here. Sometimes it might feel like it. but it's always going to be one day when you get back up. And that's what I got for you today. Trust the process, trust God, love yourself, trust yourself, and keep pushing forward. Tell me something good. Hope you like this content. If you've been liking the content so far, let me know. Comment down below. Share wisdom. This is what I'm doing here. I do it to share wisdom and enlighten others. Things that have helped me, things that I've learned. We can't keep it a secret. We're here to help each other. One love. Tell me something good. Peace.